Bling My Wedding is brought to you courtesy of
Crystal Dream Weddings,
Obsessive Designs, Bakery Treats, Sound Resource DJ and Lighting, Limited Edition, Tradewinds Hotel, Hallelujah Limited, Yogo Consultants, and
Everlasting Vows.
Hello everyone and welcome to Bling My Wedding. This episode is special because it features the second half of a gorgeous wedding journey of our lovely couple, Nisha and Lindon. So let's take a look at our previous episodes so that you're all caught up.
We have been together for approximately 12 years and we have known each other for 14 years, and it's finally the time to get married. The ceremony part is going to occur on the 18th of August at San Fernando Hill. It's a Hindu wedding, and the reception will be on the 19th, the following day, the Saturday, at Omaruddin's in San Fernando as well. I love the floral wall, which is trending now, as well as if I can get the full floral wall, even as you will have this beautiful setup here.
So now that we are all reminded as to what happened last week with the casting call, this Bollywood couple did not disappoint. Let's take a look at the Hindu ceremony just in case you missed it.
As you can see, last week was a dream straight out of Bollywood. However, it's not over yet. This wedding took place on 2 different days with 2 different ceremonies, 2 different traditions and locations, and of course, 2 different dresses.
When it comes to decor for your dream wedding, there's one company that stands above all else: Obsessive Designs. Head designer Cindy James knows just how to create a spectacular ambience that captivates everyone with its creativity and passion through jaw-dropping entrances, magical ceilings, stages fit for royalty, and larger-than-life centerpieces with an explosion of flowers that create memories to last a lifetime. Let's make your event unforgettable and incomparable. Contact Obsessive Designs at 461-4222 or email us at obsessivedesigns@hotmail.com. For the past 16 years, bakery treats have been the #1 choice for wedding cake designs. From the simplest of layouts to the most elaborate, we can create any specialty cake for any wedding. With award-winning talent, experience, and professionalism, we pride ourselves in making unique designs that you may desire, with no 2 designs being the same. So rest assured, your wedding cake will be the only unique design in the world. Call us at 721-2253 to book your consultation today, or email us at bakerytreats1@hotmail.com. Let us create the cake of your dreams.
The only laptop created for secondary school students in TNT, with actual classroom lessons taught by a virtual teacher, and preloaded with educational interactive apps and app books that follow the Ministry of Education secondary school curriculum. The Alt is a 2-in-1 educational interactive device, both a laptop and a tablet. It utilizes the tried and tested micro-learning technology that makes studying at secondary school more digestible and effective.
Alt is the best educational laptop for the secondary school students.
The Alt. Get it now because your child deserves the best.
It's a laptop. It's a tablet. This is so cool.
Alt, getting you ready for secondary school. From as little as $44 weekly. Stocks are limited, so call now. 386-1ALT. 386-1258.
When it comes to wedding cake, there are two types of brides in this world. Those who come with pictures and swatches and samples and everything ready to go. And the ones like Nisha.
So in planning your wedding, have you thought about your wedding cake?
Well, we have just 5 minutes ago.
So you spoke to him a few minutes ago, but we still didn't see him yet.
She said she discussed it 5 minutes before, which is of course something a bride never does. Every bride I've ever met always has some vision of what she wants on her cake.
Are you out there like, they're asking about the cake?
Of course.
Do we even know what we want?
I called him discreetly. I was like, so the cake, flowers or bling with crystals? He was like, the crystal sounds good.
Okay, but have you seen any design with crystals that, you looked at and you, just like you looked at his dimples, you look at a cake and say, oh, I have to have that cake for my wedding?
No, the crystal designs that you do are very beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, so you know her?
So you would want something that is themed with your Hindu ceremony or more with the reception?
The reception. The cake will be in the reception.
Okay, great. And color-wise, are you going to go all white or would you like color in your cake? Or
I would guess with coral and grey.
coral and gray. Those would be
Yeah,
your colors for the
gold.
wedding? Oh,
Yes.
nice.
But it'll be white with just hints of it. Yes.
Thank you very much, Nisha.
Okay, thank you all
Anything
so
else?
much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being so warm and inviting.
We appreciate your bravery, though.
Oh, thanks.
All right. Have a great day.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye. Bye.
What we didn't tell you last week was that after our brave bride Nisha showed up alone and held down the fort, she was later joined by the groom himself. After 12 years together, they must be doing something right. So let's get to know them a little bit better and a little bit more about what makes their love so special.
Finally, the mystery man has arrived.
Jesso, no, I'm sorry for being late. Just a reach.
She came and she dragged me off from work, fly down the highway, came, she said, you know what, we're doing this tonight.
I really thought he was a mystery man, but she put me to shame.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Lindon.
Okay, well, I'm 31 years of age. I work at the Port Authority as a estate constable.
So how did you know that Nisha was special? How did you know she was the one?
Every little time that I could get to leave the house to go out, I used to call her and she'd always be there. She'd always make the effort. It never had a time that I call her to meet up with her and she never showed.
So you ain't married yet, and this woman is so supportive. She's always there when you call. This is what a woman does when she wants to get you hooked.
He's has a better personality, I would say, than me. He makes me laugh. I really love him. And you all will love him too.
Now that I've seen the couple together and hear their ideas of what they want and see the love that is between the both of them, yeah, I'm excited.
I was more like, we're going home with this winning prize. We're going to be on this show. So it was good that I was able to get him there before the casting call was over.
We say thank you again for being a part of the casting call for Bling My Wedding experience.
Thanks so
Thank you.
much. Okay.
When we left there, it's like, you know what, expect a call, because if you could go on a casting by yourself and then drag me down, yeah, I sure we will make it there. So it was our natural vibes, we'll get through, don't worry yourself.
So now that we have met this mysterious groom, it's time to start the bling. When we come back, the process begins.
At the casting call, Nisha and Lindon were caught a little unawares about what they would want their cake to be. But they were not about to make that mistake a second time around. What will Michelle come up with next? Let's see.
Well, I was, holding my breath. I wasn't sure Lindon was going to make it today after the casting call where he didn't show up. You all decided on a theme because I know when we had initially spoken, you didn't have anything in place as yet. When we eventually met for the cake consults and the tasting, just hear their ideas, to see them, interact with each other. We did have, I have to say, we had a special one from the start, only because of Lindon's appearance act late in the game.
When we had initially talked about the cake, it was going to be bling with crystals and whatnot, but when we actually got down into design, Michelle, she, with her experience, she told me that she can take intricate details out of my wedding dress and the Indian wear.
I understand that you wanted to do a cake for Lindon, so we want to do a groom's cake.
Okay.
That'll
be nice. I was hoping to have purchased some photos
and
the anchor.
The anchor, oh.
Something with an anchor, and she came up with a whole description.
And she said that she will do a groom's cake for him one side.
I think we will do your cake separately so that we don't clash with the two, because it definitely be two different themes, as yours is a groom's cake. Nisha mentioned that she followed me and she liked my cakes, and that obviously put me under more pressure, because now I had to do something that was even better than what she would have seen. The hall is a real nice hall, so I mean the layout will be real good, and I can't wait to see what Cinderly does in the decor. I mean, obviously it'll be fantastic. So we will go through some flavors, and Shalini will organize a tasting, so you all could decide what you like. So one of my favorite parts of cake decorating is when I get to pipe on cakes. It's a really, really lost art. It takes a lot of concentration. It takes a while, but it brings out the cake in so many ways. This cake I'm working on is Nisha and Lindon's big cake. It's actually 6 tiers. These are the top 2 tiers finishing off the whole thing. They've chosen blush, pink, gold and white. They're getting married in Omerdine Hall. It's going to be a fabulous cake design. They had like this one that they got off the net, and then this one as well, which I totally love the difference in the shapes. So we decided to work with this, but incorporate their colors and the patterns that they liked. So we're going to have a really unique cake, and at the end of it all, you know, the highlights and the piping, the molds, the little beads, it's going to be totally unique and totally their cake.
So now that we have the cake down, the process continues. When we come back, we link with Sarah and Cinderly as we prepare to bling their decor.
When it comes to decor for your dream wedding, there's one company that stands above all else: Obsessive Designs. Head designer Cinderly James knows just how to create a spectacular ambience that captivates everyone with its creativity and passion through jaw-dropping entrances, magical ceilings, stages fit for royalty, and larger-than-life centerpieces with an explosion of flowers that create memories to last a lifetime. Let's make your event unforgettable and incomparable. Contact Obsessive Designs at 461-4222 or email us at obsessivedesigns@hotmail.com. For the past 16 years, bakery treats have been the #1 choice for wedding cake designs. From the simplest of layouts to the most elaborate, we can create any specialty cake for any wedding. With award-winning talent, experience, and professionalism, we pride ourselves in making unique designs that you may desire, with no two designs being the same. So rest assured, your wedding cake will be the only unique design in the world. Call us at 721-2253 to book your consultation today, or email us at bakerytreats1@hotmail.com. Let us create the cake of your dreams.
Bling My Wedding is brought to you courtesy of
Crystal Dream Weddings.
Obsessive Designs, Bakery Treats, Sound Resource, DJ and Lighting, Limited Edition, Tradewinds Hotel, Hallelujah Limited, Yogo Consultants, and
Everlasting Vows.
Our bride said she preferred romantic and floral over baubles and bling. Cinderly knows just how to give them exactly what they want, while somehow adding in just the right touches to make it pop. So let's check out Cinderly and what the Obsessive Designs team have going on.
When we met with Lindon and Nisha, of course, she said she wanted a lot of flowers. And you know, grooms tend not to partake too much in decor. They always say that is the woman part of the business. Lindon, however, was a bit different. He had an idea of what he wanted to see for his wedding. He told me, I want the flowers not to just be like a ball, but I want stuff sticking out, something dramatic for the design for the wedding, because he didn't want nothing too boring. He wanted a little bit of excitement. We created that excitement from the entrance. The minute you walk into the hall, instead of walking into a hall, we cordoned off a particular area. So when you entered, there was this nice, beautiful alcove created to showcase the couple, that showed their pictures that they did for the ceremony, and also for the area for them to sign. So you walk into a nice ambience. We had the flowers that Lindon requested with the huge towering centerpieces, the Chivalry chairs, again, tying into what was done in the ceremony. You know, of course, we do it at the ceremony. We can't change the look for the reception, so we carried it over to the reception. Family is just as important as the bride and the groom. So you want to showcase them in a way that will make them feel just as special. So we created an overhead runner over the tables for the family tables. And that was, again, spectacular on its own. And on the stage, we decided to leave the backdrop simple and just adorn it with flowers. We used 2 towering gold mirrored columns, and we wrapped it in a spiral with flowers. We also did a huge bridal chair. The chair is about 6 feet tall. So you could imagine sitting on this chair and looking like a king and a queen.
Safe to say that when it comes to cake, our couple is in safe hands. But Michelle definitely has her work cut out for her. She's going to have to assemble this bad boy herself on site.
We ended up with a 7-tier cake. Do you know how hard it is to design and deliver a 7-tier cake? We had to go with it in parts. Then when we were ready to set up, the entire top tier started tilting a little bit because we had some issues with our structure. We had to correct that and make it perfect. At the end, of course, you know, it was a perfect cake. But these are all the little things that go into making and setting up a cake. It's not just about having a pretty design, it's about delivering a perfect product. We always try to do something that adds a little extra touch, and in this case we added lights at the bottom of the cake base, so there was a nice glow when they dimmed the lights during the reception.
What's the name of the boat?
Nisha.
Yes, I love that boat.
The magical moment is here, and after all the hard work, everything has come together splendidly for our couple. We were wowed by their Hindu ceremony, and now it's time to see our girl completely done up, only this time in white.
The only laptop created for secondary school students in TNT, with actual classroom lessons taught by a virtual teacher, and preloaded with educational interactive apps and app books that follow the Ministry of Education secondary school curriculum. The Alt is a 2-in-1 educational interactive device, both a laptop and a tablet. It utilizes the tried and tested micro-learning technology that makes studying at secondary school more digestible and effective.
Alt is the best educational laptop for the secondary school students.
The Alt, get it now, because your child deserves the best.
It's a laptop. It's a tablet. This is so cool.
Alt, getting you ready for secondary school. From as little as $44 weekly. Stocks are limited, so call now. 386-1ALT. 386-1258.
Signature Hall. Providing quality service for weddings, graduations, conferences, parties, and more. Choose Signature Hall for that memorable occasion. Signature Hall. Make your mark.
Well, Lindon, today is our big day, and we have waited 13 years for this moment. From the first day that I saw you in with your dimples, as everyone knows, I fell madly in love with you. Nothing will ever take away that feeling, and I can't believe today I will finally be your wife. It took a lot for us to get here. Many ups, many downs, but we made it and we survived. And I cannot wait to spend the next 70 years of my life, or however long God may have us here, with you. I look forward to having a family with you. I would have never envisioned a wedding like this. It is beyond our wildest dream. And I thank you for giving me the opportunity to be your wife. I love you very much. When we met, we were just 19, I believe. Oh, no, we were 18. And for me, it was magical. You are such a wonderful person. You are dedicated. You are everything that I am not, which I love. You get things done. You are always on time. I love that about you. I love your dedication. I love the way that you present yourself, your swag, everything. You make my life better. You add to it. I want you in my life because I love you. And I always want you there.
Who doesn't love being serenaded? Our ceremony begins with a musical delight and one very special moment shared by husband and wife.
पहला नशा पहला कुमार नया प्यार है नया इंतजार कर लो मैं क्या अपना हार ऐ दिल बेकरार मैं दिल बेकरार तू ही बता पहला नशा पहला कुमार. Come on, let's make some noise for this lovely couple!
Here in Satnarayan Raghu Singh, we were totally blown away. His live performance, the decoration, oh my goodness, Cinderly did an awesome job. It felt romantic.
It was relaxed.
The cake, the display of the cake.
Now, with that being said, it's time for this married man to step up. Let's hear Lindon and what he has to say.
I want to say thanks for everyone coming to celebrate this occasion with us. And those who are not here, all the best to me and my beautiful bride, isn't she? I want to tell Nisha, take this little opportunity here to tell her how much she really means to me. It's short though, because she's everything. Side by side, we goes together. We pull it off, and today is our day. We are here with family and friends, and we want to have a good time. And I want to say, on behalf of my beautiful bride and myself, we're going to party later.
With beauty and elegance radiating off of Nisha and Lindon, Bovell Scott was there to freeze all their wonderful moments.
For Nisha and Lindon's wedding, out of the many effects that we provide for the first dance, they decided that they wanted to do the fog. We have this lovely effect which emulates dancing on a cloud. It's an effect that many couples love because it creates a very romantic setting.
This wedding reception is about to turn up. Single ladies, single men, you're up next. With this reception in full swing, our guests bound to need some drinks. Yoga consultant was on hand to provide all the bar services that was needed. But Pixar Photo Booth, they stole the show with some of the most memorable funny pictures around.
And that brings us not only to the end of another epic wedding, but another glamorous episode of Bling My Wedding. Tune in to our next episode where the Bling My Wedding team makes more bridal dreams come to life.